A play out like that, defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Off play action, it's Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He wants to, but he's not going to be able to continue the run. Got him 6, but they stopped him short. It's 4th down now.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
No running with Pacheco. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
At the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He's in trouble, and the Chiefs bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd down.
Let's go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Hey, run. Hey, Soko, hot. Here we go.
Going on 4th, here's Lawrence. Caught quickly on the slant. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
At the 16-yard line.
Here's ETN on 1st down. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Son, this is hot.
ETN. Ball is out. ETN launched it on the hit. And the Chiefs look like they have it.
Kate, I am telling you, ball security critical over the entire 100 yards. If you start smelling that end zone, you're inside the 5. Boy, you've got to take care of that ball at all costs and can't let it get ripped free.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
Travis Kelce. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 9-yard line.
So through on this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. About set for the 2nd quarter, Chiefs football here. They are facing 2nd down deep on their own end. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 9 yards. And the
On
first
1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. Well, somewhat surprising way for us to begin the scoring here, Brock. And what it tells me is we could be in for a pretty wild type of game.
Yeah, I think you like wild, I like wild. Points can come in any variety in football, but you're right. When they start in this kind of fashion with the takeaway for 6, more often than not, stranger things occur.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Mahomes trying to get after the pick. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
He's going to push one deep down the right. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Working quickly here.
Isaiah Pacheco. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Chiefs.
1st down throw, Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing again, Mahomes.
Jaguars 39.
Finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
Isaiah Pacheco. A gain of
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Chiefs at a deficit. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Back to the air, Mahomes. Here's a screen set for Pacheco. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone in line. Again, Mahomes to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie before halftime. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Parker Washington with the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
first down from the 31.
Rip, 23. Son, this one's hot.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Son, this one's hot.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Hey, Denver's hot.
Lawrence with it on first. He's got it near the 8. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending first and goal from the 3. Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Oh, that's a tough one. Cook bringing the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
Hey, Soko, some hot.
One final shot before the half. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And it's incomplete on third and goal. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Hey, go! Son, this one's hot. Here we go.
Lawrence now off the play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. He'll get it up to the 44. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
That's complete. Here's Brown. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Hey.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Second down at the Chiefs' 43-yard line.
Rip, 23. Hey, tomato. Hot.
Trying again, following the set. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Son, son.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings up 4th and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
4th and forever coming up.
Hey, Soko, son.
He'll throw it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. But you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
Looking to throw. Headed out right. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Travis Hunter reels in the pick. And the Jaguars get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose. And now they get it back just one snap later.
Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And it sets up 2nd down.
Let's go. Son, it's hot.
Lawrence working from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Got a man, it's Thomas. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
On red. Son, it's
Etienne gets it on the draw. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. That offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, those guys sold it just perfectly, and the yards follow.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Second down, Etienne gets it again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on third down.
3 brings up 3rd and 3.
Hey, go! Hey, son, this one's hot. Here we go.
Looking to throw. Now look underneath here for Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a fourth-quarter lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Here's a return from the 7. He loses it on the hit. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends them backwards to the 4.
Awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession. Now that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They can revisit that play in the future.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Chiefs down by 7. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. He's back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone in the line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Here he is to throw. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
And 3 yards to go.
Looking to throw it. Got a man, and Kelce has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Setting up to pass. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. Looking for Isaiah Pacheco out of the backfield. And now they face 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone in line.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To throw. Escapes the pocket. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Buying some time right. Throw is caught by the back. And he's out of bounds well short of that marker. Wow, they never let him get close there. Great effort